Well guys, welcome back to Dynodaze and another video for you guys, and it's FN2 content. We have got a FN2, a modified FN2 in the house that has, we think, ran dry of oil on a track day on a long sweeping bend, and unfortunately the engine is locked up. So we get to investigate exactly why that's happened, but we do have the mandate to put an engine in, which you can see on the floor. So this is going to be a pretty long video, I would imagine, but we shall find out as we go. The lads are going to take an engine out, strip it down, build this one up that's on the floor, put it back in. Yeah, and then it's about checking it on the dyno, making sure everything's great before it leaves. So we have got some bits and bobs to do on the engine that's going in, like timing chain and oil pumps and baffled sumps and things like that. So yeah, it could be quite a long one, but stay tuned and here we go. Hey Rich.
Hello.
What are we doing?
A bit of an engine swap.
Oh,
just going to pop an engine in.
Just pop it in there.
Just pop an engine in, yeah. The apparently this car was on a track day.
That's right.
And he was parked up. He said he was parked up in the pits, and it went with a dunk, and it never started again.
Oh.
So
that's interesting, because there's a different story that I've got. But obviously there's all sorts of things that.
Okay, what story have you got? Go on then.
A long sweeping bend.
Oh, a long sweeping bend, and then it stopped working.
And then recovered to the
Oh,
pits.
okay. Well, maybe then. To be honest, we did look at this car before Christmas, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we all agreed we thought it was oil starvation.
Yeah.
The top of the engine didn't have a lot of oil in it, although I couldn't really see any scoring or any marks. We did drop the oil out of it, and there was quite a fair bit of material in the oil, so we do feel that it's probably had oil starvation. We'll know more obviously once we strip the engine when we've got it out, but at that point, because the engine was locked solid, we decided that it was just easier to get another engine, one out, one in, and get the customer back on the road. So the engine got dropped off yesterday. And it was booked in for today, tomorrow and Friday to fit that engine, so that's what we're going to do.
Fantastic, yeah, engine's on the floor. So, remove, and will we have a bit of a look at it whilst it's on the, whilst it's out?
Yeah, I think the plan is first get it done and get it in, and then we'll look at what's wrong with it when we get to the end, if you get what I mean. Yeah.
So, whilst that's on the floor, timing belt, oil pump.
I think that's having timing belt, oil pump, crank seals, baffled sump. It has got a set of cams in that engine, but the person that owns the engine wants the cams back out of it. But this has got a rated cams in it, so the cams are coming out of this into that one. Yes, it's a bit of a mix and match, but we'll end up with an engine back in it running anyway.
Fantastic. All right, well, I'll check back in a bit when this, as you pointed out, that's just water, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't really. If it has got antifreeze, it's got a tiny little bit in it.
Yeah. So
but not a lot.
It's having a wee, Jenny.
It is, yeah.
Right, check back in a bit. Well, here we are, two engines side by side. Rich, what's the plan?
Take bits off this one, put it in that one.
Well, that was a quick, short segment, wasn't it?
Thanks for watching.
But we're going to take some cams out of this, aren't we? And put it into that one.
Well, apparently that's got a set of cams in it.
Yeah.
And that's been rebuilt recently, but I don't know whether that's true or not.
Yeah.
So that's got to be stripped regardless.
Yeah, these
cams are coming out because he's got cams in there that he says he wants.
Yeah.
And then there's a set of cams in this one, so they've got to get transferred to that. This is going to have blue chain and...
The part of the point here is that...
Check it's got the oil pump and stuff.
Well, somebody has in good faith bought this engine. We're still gonna give it the once over, aren't we? Because we're going to be putting the chain on.
But I'm going to check that the parts that are claimed that are there.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean. So we don't end up in a situation where we put it all in and then there's a problem.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, it looks fun.
Well, I'll come back when I've got all the bits out.
Okay, mate.
I'm throwing everything everywhere.
Okay, so here is an engine that appears to be built up, and it looks like it's ready to go in, Rich.
Yeah, I think we're literally there. Get it chucked back in and start attaching it. Yeah, chuck it back in. Literally, like we just popped it out.
Popped it out.
Chuck it back in. Chuck it back in. Yeah, get it back in. Get some fluids in it.
Yeah.
Some oil, some gearbox oil, some coolant and everything. Get all that back in it, and then go for a start. Like we was talking about earlier, the battery's dead.
Yeah.
It's been flat obviously for some time to do that, and unfortunately it has been quite mouldy inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I noticed that.
But that's not to do with us, it was
No.
really mouldy when it got here.
Yeah, the car, I think, was off the road for about a month before it landed here. And when I've opened the boot today, it's got the usual FN2 soaking wet inside. And I think it's going to need a bit of a clean up inside. But nevertheless, let's get it running. So, yeah, I'll check back on you when that's up and running.
When we're in.
Yeah, when we're in, you'll feel it. Okay. Well, it looks as if by magic the lads have got the engine in the car. So, this is its startup section.
Sorry, I was putting faces at my GoPro there.
Okay. So, any comments?
Well, it's in the hole.
It looks like it's in the hole.
It's in the hole, everything's in it, it's got all fluids in it, so I suppose we'll flick the key and see if she starts.
Yeah, it's got some lovely mods on it still, hasn't it? Ooh. Well, does she start? I would imagine she does. There we go. It's up and running. Well done. Have you enjoyed that, Jeno?
Yeah.
You learned anything?
Yeah, all of it.
All of it.
All of it, he says.
He did say at college that he doesn't need to be there because he knows
Yeah, because he
everything.
knows everything, yeah. He did say that. He did actually say that.
He did actually say that. You did say that. Anyway, so now that it's in and it's up and running, a couple of checks, and then it's up onto the dyno, where we have to make sure that the map is accurate and map is good for this new, different engine. So let's do that. Well, as you can tell, it's purring away like a little kitten. So now it's time to check the logs and make sure everything's okay. Bit of a map tweak. We've been asked to take off some pops and bangs, so we're going to do that as well for him. But let's get it strapped and see what she makes. Take 10. Right.
You notice it's loads brighter out here because we actually forgot to finish the video yesterday, so we've come and sat in the car outside.
Before the customer picks it up, we're going to finish this video for you guys. Right, well, this has been a lot of work.
Yes, it has. Yes, to be fair, the car got dropped off before Christmas. So he was on a track day, it had an engine failure, obviously it cut out, wouldn't start again. So we've had it here, did a little bit of investigation initially, confirmed that it was locked up, drained the oil out of it, there was bits in the oil, bits in the Veasey solenoid, so on and so forth. So we confirmed it was dead. Either way, we're going to be looking at putting a second-hand unit in, or rebuilding this unit, depending on how it was going to go. But I said the easiest way is just put a second-hand unit in, and probably the cheapest way. So customers took our advice. He's located a second-hand unit, and we worked him obviously with the date of getting booked in. Then we've obviously had it and swapped the engine over. So one engine out, all the bits off, swapped them over. We got cams and some goodies obviously on this car. Yeah. So we've obviously swapped all those parts over into the new engine.
New engine's had all sorts of new bits on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, new 2 crank seals, timing chain. This engine did have an FD2 oil pump in it as well. It did want a baffle sump, but we couldn't get one in time to do it. Though,
thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, so we will have the car back, obviously, at some stage and do that. But for now, obviously, we've took the sump off, cleaned it all out, made sure it was mint, cleaned all the filters, changed the timing chain, done everything that we need to do, I think, to get this, you know, back up and running. We stuck it on the dyno and did a little sort of map tweak / check on it yesterday.
Yeah,
needed
to make sure everything was okay. Different engine, you know, different history, whatever.
Yeah.
Actually made a little bit more power. Yeah, great car, and I'm glad for him that it's back. Going to be back on the road. He's got to sort out a boot leak.
Yeah, there's got a heavy boot leak in this car, so much so that when the car got here, it was already mouldy. We tried to dry it out as best we could, like inside the car on the windows and stuff, but obviously, again, it's sat for another few weeks, so there is a bit of mould on the seats and things like that, but the customer said he's going to deal with that, obviously, once he gets it back, and have a look at the boot leak and see if he can get that sorted out.
Yeah, so there we go. There's another one. We'll have a look at the graph because I did film that bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the graph and stay tuned to the end of the video after the credits for a little outtake where we all forgot these cars have switchable maps.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
That was fun. But we'll see you on the next one, won't we, guys?
We will indeed.
Guys.
Me.
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Say bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan. Well, there we go. Job done. And as you can see, it's made some power. It's actually made more power than we seen it last time, but we have been tuning it, so there is always a silver lining. We finish on 244 brake horsepower. Not bad at all. And I'm sure that'll be rip-roaring back round the track as soon as humanly possible.
Before, and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.
Okay, as if by magic, the lads have got it back in the car. How's it got, Rich?
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll soon find out. We'll flick the key and see what it does. We've
All right.
primed it, got some more pressure, and it's got some coolant in it, it's got some oil in it. I suppose we'll turn the key and see what happens.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
You do it. Who's doing it? Who's got the honours?
I'm gonna do it. Are you ready?
Yep. Full in the face. We'll start this video again.